Welcome back to our second installment of Appalachia Matters. My name is Andy Riley, and I'm with the STEAM team at the Challenger Learning Center of Kentucky. On my left, I've got Alora Adkins, and sitting to my right, I've got Hannah Pratt. Today, we are going to discuss our past events and different experiences we've had throughout this internship to hopefully shed some light on what we really do. Up first, we're going to have Alora Adkins talk about our scuba event.
So about a month or two ago, we actually gathered at the pavilion here in Hazard to work with New Horizons dive team. And they all gave us our own equipment and the shoes, everything, that goes along with the scuba. And we all got in the pool and they taught us everything to hand signals, to how to breathe correctly with the gear. It was really educational, super fun. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and that's really what I think the STEAM team is about, is to get new experiences for us, and that was definitely one of them. None of us had done it before, and we all had a great time. It was super fun, and we loved it.
And now Hannah Pratt is going to talk about our metallurgy experience.
With this program, Jill Robertson and Merritt Conley instructed and assisted us with making jewelry, keychains, and knives. We worked on them for 2 days and learned all the logistics behind metalworking and safety precautions that goes along with it. We love everyone that participated and we enjoyed the experience. And once again, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we'll never forget.
Yes, Hannah, it was definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I know I'll never forget. And now back to Alora, who's going to tell us about our yoga experience.
Yeah, so about a month ago, we went to Studio B here at Hazard, and our yoga instructor was Stephanie Waddles there. She taught us a lot of things. I have never done yoga, and I've been in the world of art. I know a lot of us have done a lot of art situations like dance, stuff like that. And yoga had just never popped into our minds to, participate in. And whenever we did it, it was a completely new experience, something that I would have never just thought in my day to go and do. And I absolutely loved it. I don't want to speak for them, but I think you guys loved it too. It was super fun, and we learned a lot of the positions, poses, breathing techniques. It was everything poured into one, and it was unforgettable.
Yes, the yoga experience really was unforgettable. I know I'll never forget it because I never thought I'd do yoga. But that's just one of the things that come along with this internship. You do things that you never expected that you will.
Right.
And lastly, one of our big events was the Back to School Bash that we hosted. We sat and prepped for months and months and really worked on the fine details with other amazing people such as Perry Promise and Perry Central High School and the school board, just to make the best experience possible for all the students.
Yeah, we really took this. It was just an idea we had come up one day randomly, and then we built it up over a short time span. Got so many people to help and participate, to give out school supplies and make it an overall fun experience, to give away just prizes that would benefit the kids in some way for their new school year in person. And it was honestly amazing that we had worked together with all these different people to get it pulled off.
And I know I personally got to work with some of the underclassmen because I gave a few school tours while I was down there off duty from what I was doing up at the Back to School Bash, and it really let me see how difficult it was for us whenever we were younger, and just making that experience a lot easier for them to be able to find where they're going made it a lot better.
I know Sykes was a really big help with us. They donated laptops for all the high schools and multiple other prizes. That was just amazing for them, and it helped us out tons.
It really did, yeah. We appreciate their help.
Everyone that came out and worked with us just really put in their A game. I know Junior Sabachi was working hard in their truck, letting out all that food for all the hungry citizens that came by.
Mm-hmm. And through God's Hands Ministry, their donation helped a lot. We got everybody some backpacks, school masks, hand sanitizers, shoes, anything you can think of.
And I also want to give a big shout out to our Perry Central's JROTC program.
Definitely.
They came out and handed water, directed traffic, made sure everyone was where they were supposed to be. They gave us a big hand.
Yeah.
Honestly, looking back on it, this internship is really not what I expected. Even since day one, there have been surprises thrown our way.
Yeah, it's the same way for me. I honestly expected I know that the Challenger Center has summer camps, and whenever we started this job in the summer, I expected to just be working with the kids every day and, assisting here and there whenever they need it. And it, of course, had that in it. This job has had that in it, but that's not what it is entirely whatsoever. We've went from media training to volunteering to creating our own events to scuba diving. It's been crazy, but it's also been one good experience after another, one rare opportunity after another, and it's beneficial to everybody. I'm really thankful for it, but this is how the job has turned out.
One big thing for me is that I come from Buckhorn High School, and down there we're really shuttered from a lot of other schools, and to see Perry Central, Hazard, and all the other schools in our community, we come together and work as a team is something really beautiful to me, and I thought would never work out, but it did in the long run.
Yeah, branching onto that, I never expected to work with Hazard Elementary over at Roy G. We actually went and worked at a math event with all the young, bright minds over there, and it was just astonishing to see how well organized it all was.
Yeah, we brought over our own personalized Jeopardy game, and then we assisted some teachers with all the help that they needed for the day, and it was really beautiful to see it all come together.
See, along the lines of just working in the public, people don't see the behind-the-scenes stuff we do,
Right.
whether it's volunteer outreach or just different trainings. Because do you guys remember whenever we came in on the first day and we instantly did public speaking training?
Yes.
Yeah, that was terrifying, but it was so
was-
needed,
Yeah,
It really opened us up to
it
each
got
other.
you out of your shell.
We got to introduce ourselves in a different way than what I thought we would.
Definitely an on-the-spot tactic there.
And then followed with the metallurgy program and multimedia training all in the same day. It's just all twisted and curved up, but
Yes.
it's always something new and always something amazing.
Yes, this job has brought tons of opportunities to me that I would never have. Just going to Buckhorn and just kind of having your own little friend group. But I think I've made really good friends with everyone here today.
Yeah, me too, especially as someone who's just moved to the area. I've created bonds with these people because of, all the things that we've worked through, that we've been through, that we participate in. It's just a setting of great people who strive for even more greatness, who love STEAM and putting the work into it. It's just been a wonderful opportunity overall.
And everyone just has their part that they do naturally. They all have their different branches that they work on, and it all just works as a cohesive unit.
Mm-hmm.
It's really astonishing to just sit back and look at what all we've accomplished behind the scenes that people don't know about unless they were to come see it for themselves.
A lot of people, when they ask me about my job, everyone wants to know, oh, you work at the Challenger Center, that must be fun. And I tell them, I said, it's tons of fun, but you don't realize the work that we have to, and the effort we have to put into with making one single event.
Whether it's learning a new skill in one day, such as 3D printing, or it's taking multiple days out of a week to set up a big event,
Mm-hmm.
you are always working on something that the world doesn't know yet.
Right, and even if it's not something like grand or big, it's always going to be some type of training behind the scenes, like our speaking training just over the phone, our virtual reality training, our face-to-face training, just to be as professional as we possibly can be. And those types of opportunities are crazy to come with just a job that I thought was going to be working with kids, when really it's the betterment of our own selves.
This job has definitely made me a better person and more of a person that just loves this community, and I'd never imagined I would be here today.
The life skills are really important, and they're going to really help us in our future, and we can only
Yes.
thank Challenger for that.
Agreed.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, this has been Appalachia Matters.